Everything came shattering when I decided to become unfaithful within my marriage. I know what I did was wrong, but what am I supposed to do to keep moving forward? One half. I didn't cheat because I stopped loving him. I cheated because I stopped loving myself. It took me a long time to say that out loud, even longer to believe it. And no, it doesn't make it better. It doesn't soften the blow or justify the betrayal. But it's the truth. A jagged, bleeding truth I have to carry every day, like a stone in my chest. Because what I did? It wasn't about passion or lust or temptation. It was about emptiness. This aching, echoing void inside me I had spent years pretending wasn't there. I used to be whole, or at least I thought I was. But somewhere along the way, between expectations, routines, the pressure to always smile and keep everything together, I cracked. And I kept cracking, quietly, privately, until I was just fragments trying to look like a woman in love, and he was everything I wasn't sure I deserved. Patient, present, gentle when I was cruel, soft when I went sharp. He brought light into our home, into me, without ever asking for applause. And that terrified me, because the more he loved me, the more I hated myself for not being able to love him back the way he deserved. I felt like a fraud every time he kissed my forehead, like I was holding something pure with dirty hands. So when someone else gave me attention, just that shallow, surface-level interest, it felt like a drug. Not because I wanted them, but because they didn't know me, because they didn't see the cracks, because with them, I could pretend I was whole again. I remember the moment too well, too viscerally. The light in that unfamiliar room, the weight of my wedding ring in my hand, trembling before I placed it in the drawer next to his bed. I didn't say anything, I just stared at it, and something inside me broke. Because that wasn't just a betrayal of my marriage, that was a betrayal of myself. I wanted to scream. I wanted to take it all back, but instead I just got dressed, walked out, and left a piece of my soul behind in a stranger's bedroom. He found out a week later. He didn't scream, didn't curse me out, or throw things like I secretly hoped he would, because then maybe I could have been angry back. Maybe I could have defended myself, found something to hold on to. But instead, he just looked at me. And that look, it was the kind that doesn't come from anger. It comes from heartbreak, from devastation so deep it goes quiet. Like and follow for part 2.